47 Weeks, Life and Learnings of a Dietetic Intern. Hey guys, welcome back to 47 Weeks. It's week 47. That's it. I'm done. I'm no longer an intern. This week I went all out. I did everything from consults, follow-ups, ordering prealbumin and weight to monitor someone's protein intake. I did 2 MBSs that both had excellent outcomes, so it made for a really good day. I went to team rounds. I did educations on diabetes, the FODMAP diet, increasing fiber in your diet, and weight management. I was the dietitian on the 5th, 7th, and 8th floor of the rehab, so I found I was running around a lot between the floors, looking for patients, writing in charts, booking diet educations with them, but them still not being there, so I felt the need to miss lunch certain days when I felt like I didn't get to see as many patients as I wanted to. But on my final day, I took a nice 40-minute lunch, and I still had one last meal coupon that I hadn't used from Lori and Dem, so I had a nice sandwich and salad and coffee and muffin and really got to reflect on my last day. This week I was really happy to hear that I met my preceptor's expectations and I got some really good feedback, and she liked the patient notes that I left for her, and she could see that I worked hard and saw a lot of patients. I'm happy I was able to redeem myself and regain back the confidence and know that I can do this. Other than having a giant glass of wine as soon as I got home on Thursday, we also went to Dirty Nelly's before going to the party boat, and we did a lot of dancing and had a lot of fun. So it was like a pre-graduation celebration with all the interns, and everyone made it. I highly would recommend the boat to anybody. Even I feel like I've gained more appreciation for the beauty of Halifax. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hungover on Friday morning, but the graduation ceremony was at 2, and by then I was good to go. Each intern was allowed 4 guest tickets to the ceremony, and I had Skylar come and 3 of my other friends, and they were so sweet. They got me cards and flowers. Look how pretty they are. And I was just feeling very loved that they were all there. My QI advisor was there, and she was so sweet. She got me a couple of gifts. This water bottle, that's Hearts in Motion, which is perfect because I actually lost my water bottle at the rehab on Thursday. And she got me this necklace. It's the symbol for Om, and it's actually a necklace that a lot of the dietitians wear at Hearts in Motion. So I feel more part of the family. At the ceremony, Deb did an introduction for all the interns, and then we had a guest speaker that really was there to inspire the interns with an awesome speech, which she did. Then we got our certificates. I can't believe I've been working for this guy for the past 7 years. And we also got these cool gifts. It's real crystal from Nova Scotian Crystal, and it has RD 2016. Dietitians of Canada was also there, and they did a welcome to the profession, and they gave us this nice pen and mechanical pencil. There was also a toast for the interns with a non-alcoholic beverage. And last but not least, there was a thank you from the interns where we had a slideshow, had some photos from day 1 and then the last day of internship, and we also gave Deb a gift basket. The reception was delicious with bacon-wrapped scallops and delicious cheeses, a really nice big cake, lots of pictures, and saying goodbyes. Then afterwards I went out for a quick drink with my friends that came to my grad, and then the other interns had plans to maybe meet up later. Everyone wanted to go home for a nap because they were tired from the night before, and then the naps either went too long and we just never met up later in the night. But that was fine. It was so nice to go home, just have some of that dessert wine I saved for graduation, and relax. Then Saturday morning I went to Julia's house, and she left me some of her stuff that she's not bringing to Ontario, including some rugs, a mirror, some cleaning stuff, and an ironing board. And a vase for flowers, which I actually didn't have, that I'm using for the flowers I have now. And I found out that one of my best friends is moving a 7-minute walk from my place, and she used to live in Bridgewater, an hour or so away. So life is gonna get exciting. My learnings for the week include Each patient bed is so expensive. Apparently, it's the same price as a small car. I learned that the zinc supplement available in the Nova Scotia Health Authority is zinc gluconate, which actually isn't the most bioavailable source of zinc. I learned that you can get job offers just by contacting a company you're interested in, even if there's no job posting, because the guest speaker that presented at her graduation, she had worked at Harvard before, and now she's the chair of a position that has only ever been given to medical doctors before. She's a dietitian, and she just asked for what she wanted, and she got job offers or got offered interviews that she aced, and people loved her because she's a dietitian. She also taught me something else about what imposter syndrome is, which I am totally suffering from, which is something that 70% of individuals going into profession feel, or at any given time 2/5 of any professional perceives as well. And it's this fear of one day being found out as lacking the intelligence or skills that other people perceive them to have. Usually the person's accomplishments are just as good, but they have a higher standard when they compare themselves to others. I am finding it hard to believe. Like, I'm a dietitian. And last but not least, I really learned that you can be working 4 days a week and survive the internship. Looking back on my internship, it was really like a roller coaster ride in stress and difficulty. My favorites were definitely diabetes management and hearts in motion. I am a different person than when I started the Dietetic Internship program. I know more how to carry myself as a professional and what that means. I'm not as intimidated by the medical and health world. I know what I like and what I don't like when it comes to dietetics, even though I thought I did. I learned more about the profession and improved my counseling skills way more than I had the ability to when I was doing my undergrad or my master's. And it just feels like the puzzle pieces of what I learned in my courses at university just fit together that much better. If you're applying to dietetic internship, I would highly recommend the Nova Scotia Health Authority Dietetic Program. It's great and it offers many more opportunities that I think are offered in other internship programs. I have dietitian friends that have done their internships somewhere else, and they look at our program and they're so impressed that we get class weeks and we get such a nice graduation and ceremony, and that we only have to pay $250, and next year they'll actually only have to pay $75. And they get this whole learning experience for a year, when if you're doing it from a university, you're paying like $2,000. And it is possible to even do it without having a car, depending on where you live. But most programs need you to have a car to go to different remote places. But you should be prepared for a hell of a commute if you're coming from elsewhere. Most importantly, they're impressed by the different rotations that we get to choose from. I had one of my friends that spent most of her clinical in diabetes management versus all the interns that got to go to neuro, to cardiology, to ICUs, to general surgery. It's amazing. And not a single intern in history from the Capital Health internship has failed the CDRE. So let's hope I'm not the first. That would be really bad. So what's next for me? I'm going to spend the rest of August working and tying loose ends, things I've been putting off. Skylar's mom is coming to visit on August 26th, so I'm going to pick her up from the airport, and even though I'm still going to be working, we're going to schedule a few days to go out, go kayaking, and Skylar has his surgery for his lipoma on the 29th, so then we can't do anything too active afterwards. September 4th is me and Skylar's 5th anniversary, so we're going to do something to celebrate that. I'm really going to get more into training for my half marathon and just getting back into better shape for Becca's wedding in October. And I'm not going to worry about studying for the CDRE until about mid-September. The exam is the first weekend in November, and I'm going to do another follow-up episode for before the exam and then afterwards, just to give you guys some study tips and how I think I did and what to expect from the exam. So make sure you subscribe so that you get an email when the episode is out in a few months. And Skylar and I might be releasing some of our old Sustain Your Body episodes where we address some myths and fun questions, so make sure that you keep an eye out for those. Until then, I wish everybody, including the graduating interns, the best of luck in their life and their adventures. Thank you to all my family and friends for your years of support, to Skylar for the same and for the many, many hours he spent editing videos, to my preceptors and to Deb for believing in me, and a thank you to all my viewers for watching and sharing these last 47 weeks with me. Remember, sustain your body, sustain your life.